All right, we are live. Thursday living room workout. I just finished a ridiculously hard Peloton workout. It's called an F as in Frank, T as in Tom, P as in Peter, FTP test. I didn't realize that was the workout that I was supposed to do today. And turns out it is one of the, I think it's probably the hardest one that I do in Peloton. It's a 20-minute time trial where you go as hard as you can against the clock to see the max output you can achieve over those 20 minutes. And I forgot how hard it is. I can't get recovered. I can't stop sweating. I can't stop breathing hard. I finished the workout a good 10 minutes ago, and I was waiting to recover more. And this is all I got. So we're going to do our own little test today. We're going to do a 2-minute push-up, max push-ups with a 1-minute rest, 2 minutes of max sit-ups with a 1-minute rest, and then 2 minutes of max squats. Now, I'll talk about how to do each one. But here's the thing when it comes to tests. It's practice, right? So this is something I have to tell myself because I can get freaked out around taking that test that I just took on the bike. And you know what? It's just another day. It's just another day. So we use things like testing days as measuring sticks to see our improvement over time. If you're not measuring something, you have no way of really monitoring how well your training's going. It's one of the big problems that I have with the personal training industry is most personal trainers don't require, now this may have changed. I'm sure it's changed in a lot of places. I'm sure it hasn't changed in a lot of places. Personal trainers very often don't require their clients to get to test. They may the first session ever, and then they train with them for years and they never put them through a test. And you know that you can't really manage something that you don't test. You need to know where you are. It's like leaving for a road trip and not knowing where you are on the map to begin with. Like how would you do that? Well, it's one of the big philosophic principles of the Whole Life Challenge. Measure. Now, if it freaks you out, if you've got some sort of a body issue and you don't want to measure your body fat or your weight, and that drives you totally crazy, then don't do it. Okay. But if you can muster the courage to get a number that's associated with whatever it is you're doing, it will help you in the long run. It will serve you. So we're going to start with push-ups. Only 3 things today. It's only 6 minutes of total workout time, but it's as hard as you can go. So here's how it works. I'm going to coach some of this, and I'm going to do some of it. So I'm not doing this as a test today for myself, just so you guys know. All right. So push-up. Solid hand position, leg position, chest touches the ground. Here's the thing. If you don't have a distance you're traveling for your push-up, then how do you know really what you did? Now, if you can't make it to the ground, you may want to take a book like this and put it under your chest as a measuring spot that you go down to. Or if that's not enough, 2 books. Or something soft, like a soft rolled up mat that you bring yourself down to. Any distance is fine as long as you measure the distance. And like always, you can back it off to knees, push-ups, or you can elevate your hands. The higher your hands go, all the way up to standing when you're pushing against the wall, the higher your hands, the easier the push-up gets. All right. I think I will coach you on all 3 movements before we begin in case you're pooped out and can't hear what I'm saying. All right, sit-ups. You may find something to anchor your legs with. You may anchor them under your couch. You may anchor them under a weight. It doesn't matter as long as you do the same thing both times. I also don't care what you do with your arms, but you're sitting up to a point at which the inside of your elbow crosses the plane of your knee. So to there. If you're not using an anchor, don't let your feet come off the ground. You can drop your knees to the side if you want to, or I don't really care what you do. Okay? Those are your sit-ups. If you can't do a full sit-up, do a crunch. Do what you can do. At any point in any one of these 2-minute movements, you may stop and rest and then start again. You have to keep track though. How many did you do? Okay, last but not least are squats. Now, here's the trick with squats is if you don't have a good butt depth to your squat, you need something to squat down to. A chair, a stool, the lowest step on your stairwell. You just got to make sure you don't come down really hard and bang your tailbone. So maybe put a cushion on it. Or a medicine ball. Something that allows you to equalize the depth to which you travel, unless you've been doing squats for a long time and you know what deep enough is. All right? And you're going to that depth. If it's here, that's fine. And you're repeating. You're trying to achieve at the top full extension of your knees, ankles, and hips. You're moving as quick as you can for 2 minutes. All right. So, enough talking. Let's get to it. This isn't going to take a long time, but I'm telling you, you're going to feel it. All right. So here we go. I got my stopwatch. I'm going to start with you, and then I'm going to coach. All right. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Counting your reps. All right, guys, you're 1/4 of the way there. It's 30 seconds down. Let's keep moving. You got this. Rest when you need to. Focus. Take strategic breaks so that you don't go to failure. Okay, we're coming up on the halfway point. And halfway, right there. I'm going to do one more set with you. We've got 55 seconds to go. All right, guys, 35 seconds left. You got this. Keep your head in the game. Come on, guys. Girls, ladies, men, whoever's still in, 20 seconds to go. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. All right. Okay, so take that number, record it, or remember it. Better recording it. Now we're in a rest. We got a 45-second rest. And then we're going into part 2, which is sit-ups. Now, we don't do a lot of sit-ups in our training. That movement of your hips is not really required for the primary function of abs, which is midline stabilization. But it's a great test. Just like planking is a great test. So we got 15 seconds. Get yourself set. I'm going to do the first 30 seconds or so with you, and then coach. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, go. 2 minutes of sit-ups. If you've never done a 2-minute sit-up test, I recommend you pacing yourself. Remember, you're coming up so that the inside bend at your elbow crosses the plane at your knee. Your butt can come up at the bottom. Okay, we're at 30 seconds. Keep it up, gang. Remember, you gotta count. If you need to take a rest, take a short one, and then start again. Okay, we're good. Keep it up, keep it up. Now, we're at 1 minute. So, if you're feeling like you're on a pretty even pace and you can keep this up, maybe you want to pick it up a little bit. If you're feeling pretty wiped, maybe you want to take a 2-second rest or a 4-second rest, but don't let it turn into a 10-second rest. Okay, 45 seconds. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we got 30 seconds. $15 seconds left. 10 seconds. Come on, guys. Go hard to the end. 5 seconds. All the way to the end, like a champion. 3, 2, 1, time. All right. Record that number. Put it down in your logbook. Keep it. That's your number. Sit-ups in 2 minutes. Now, your sit-ups in 2 minutes, after having done 2 minutes of push-ups and a 1-minute rest, is going to be different than a fresh 2 minutes. You might be surprised you could do possibly more after the 2 minutes of push-ups. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. It's just different. If we changed up the order, would you be able to do more sit-ups, more squats? I don't know. Maybe that's what we do next time. Next time we do our test. All right. We got 15 seconds. And we start squats. Good chance you'll be able to keep going for all 2 minutes of squats. Don't know, but maybe. It should be your goal. And remember, we're moving quick. 4, 3, 2, 1, go! All right, we're at 30 seconds, gang. We're at 50 seconds. Keep it up. All right, 1 minute to go. If you need to take a short rest, take it, and then get going again. Don't let your rest stretch out over time. We got 30 seconds to go. 20 seconds left. Come on, don't slow down now. Remember, your test is only as good as you continue to go hard. 8 seconds. Give it everything you got. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. All right. I'm still breathing hard from my Peloton test. So, I'm also breathing hard from those squats. And even though I didn't do the whole 2 minutes, I'd love to hear how it went for you. Now listen, if you're a runner or you're a cyclist or you're a rower or you like to do things like power walk, you need to find a way to test yourself doing that. You need a way to measure. So if you're a runner, measure your block for distance and see how long it takes you to run it. How long does it take you? How quickly can you cover that ground? How quickly can you cover it walking? Bike is a little trickier because you got turns and you got cars, and especially if you're in a big city, that's a little trickier. That's why I like the Peloton. I can measure myself on that on an indoor bike. So another way to do it, if you have weights, you can measure how long does it take you to do 100 kettlebell swings, or if you give yourself 2 minutes, how many kettlebell swings can you do? These are all ways of measuring work and measuring yourself. So find a way. Keep these numbers. They become really important elements for you. And do me a favor, if you're doing these workouts, spread the word. Invite a friend, a family member, somebody you know could use it to join you in these workouts. They're free. I'm doing them anyway. I coach some of them. Well, I've been doing most of them, but I'm going to start coaching more, even though I don't have anybody to see on these. Maybe I'll invite one of you guys in on one of the things, and I'll watch you and coach you through. Would you like that? Some people wouldn't like that. All right. That's it for today. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. See you here on Monday. See ya.